I was really pleased with the second half. I thought we came out of the locker room and had kind of a renewed energy. I thought we played our game, played a little bit harder. First half, I felt like we weren't rebounding. Elizabeth Williams, a really difficult matchup. She's a great player and just really hard for us to handle inside. She had a fantastic game, but I thought Jewell and Kayla McBride were just unstoppable. I mean, the second half, Jewell had a stretch where she took over and did so many great things, and Kayla is so dependable all year long, so steady, so consistent. And we got some stops, we got the break going, and I thought our transition game really took off in the second half.
Questions?
How well has your team gone through all this?
Yeah, they really have played well. I tell you, it's a credit to our senior leadership. They have this team ready every single day at practice. They're mentally tough. They have a competitive spirit. They just came in every day willing to work hard, ready to do whatever it takes. It would have been easy, I think, to watch a little game film and pat ourselves on the back and talk about how good we are, but we watched film, critiqued ourselves, and asked ourselves, how good can we be? And that was a real credit to our senior class.
Over here on the right.
Kurt Rollo, South Bend Tribune. Coach, were there some specific adjustments at halftime or some target areas that led you to that 19-4 run?
Yeah, we put Kayla inside in the zone offense. I thought we were getting a lot of free throw jumper area shots, and she's just so steady from there. So we wanted her inside. So we did that. We put Ace on the wing. We came up and pressured a little bit more, and I thought that was, at least it took a little time off the clock, made them work a little bit harder. We thought their legs maybe would give out at some point in the game, and maybe pressuring them in the backcourt would help a little bit.
Jody McCrary with the AP. For Jewell and Kayla, how does winning the ACC in your first year compare to winning the Big East in your last year there?
You can go first.
Okay. It's definitely exciting, coming into a new conference and having this impact. But, it's just another game. I'm trying to stay focused and not to get too, caught up in the media and anything like that, and just having fun with it.
Yeah, I think it's good for us going into the NCAAs. It's a good momentum. But, I think we know what our goals are. We know what our expectations are, and this was one of them. And we're just trying to go on to the next one and just take it game by game from here.
Jewell, can you elaborate about that second half, just some of those impact plays you had, the alley-oop, the steal, drive, and one?
I think we were able to rebound and run, and that's something that we didn't do in the first half, and that's when we're really good in running the ball. And that oop, it was Lindsay Allen threw it, and she fouled me, and lucky it went in. But it's just something excitement for the game.
We'll start on the left here.
Michelle Vopel, ESPN.com. Coach McGraw, you've had some really great athletes, but I'm wondering in terms of sheer explosive athleticism, if the kid sitting next to you is as good as you've had. That question first, and then second, one of the things that Coach McCallie said is great players are players who do it every night, and she talked about how these two have done that every night this season. If you could talk about that too.
I don't think there's any question. Jewell's the best athlete we've ever had, and her athleticism, plus her work ethic and the things that she can do. I mean, she rebounds, she defends, she does everything. She plays both ends of the floor, and I thought 21. She's incredibly steady. She's somebody that really has been there every single game for us, and Kayla McBride is, to me, the best player in the country.
On the left, on the fourth row.
Peter Katropis, Triangle Sports Network. Coach, coming into this game, Duke had won very decidedly in their semifinal game and had a different lineup than when you guys had seen them previously. Did you think any differently in how you were going to game plan coming into it? And then obviously you noted earlier that you did make adjustments. Can you talk about that, please?
Coming into the game, we really felt like with the game yesterday that they had, that their legs would be a little bit tired. So we really wanted to play up tempo. We wanted to run. We wanted to press them a little bit more. And the first half, I thought we played their pace. So the second half, I thought we did a much better job of really getting out in the break and running and doing the things we do in the transition game. Defensively, I thought did a little bit more, tried to trap them a little bit more and get some turnovers, and I thought we were able to do that. But I think generally it was just when we rebound, that was really the biggest key.
Right here.
Kayla, Coach alluded to the senior leadership. Specifically, what do you think this group of seniors has done for this team this season?
Well, we have a lot of experience. in the Big East. I think we had a lot of success there, going to the Final Fours, things like that. So we've been here before. We know what it takes to win these types of games, and I credit Ace and Ariel. I think that they're always ready. And, you know, I try to feed off of them, and then I try to give it to the people that I can. And we know what we're doing with each one of our players and how we can get them going. So, you know, it's combined effort, and we feed off coach, and we just pass it on down.
Muffet, there will be 2 undefeated teams going into the national tournament. That's where the attention will be. How will you keep your team focused, not on that, but on each game?
I don't think they'll put us against each other in the first round, so I think we'll be pretty focused on our opponent, whoever that turns out to be.
Kayla, in this game, and Tennessee game was another game like this, you guys maybe didn't play as well as you wanted to in the first half and then came out and executed well in the second half. Can you kind of talk about what coach is able to do with you guys in halftime and how well you guys seem able to adjust during a game to do what you need to do?
Well, I think that our preparation is key. I think that we're ready for every game, whether it's knowing the scout, being mentally prepared in practice. You know, coach isn't going to let us have those mental breaks. And I think I credit our mental toughness that she brings us. I think that we know what we have to do for every game and how we're going to win, and we focus on that game. We don't try to look ahead. We don't look at anything like that. We focus on each possession and each 40 minutes of each game.
Front left, right here.
Coach, can you talk about the perimeter game, just what you were able to do with the three-pointers and also what you were able to take away from Duke and Liston?
Well, I thought Jewell did a tremendous job on Liston. I mean, she didn't get anything 0 for 5 as a team from the three-point line. I was really pleased with that stat. And I think our perimeter, we stood around a lot in the first half. You know, we talked about that at halftime. We needed to get a little more motion in the offense, ran some different sets in the second half, put some people in different spots because we were really perimeter oriented. We didn't get anything going inside. And I thought the second half we were able to get inside a lot more. And that was the key for us because we missed shots early in the first half. And then the second half we made them. That always makes us look a little bit better and opens up the inside game.